Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jocelyn Blackwell. This first video is just going to be an introduction. I wanted to kind of go over the basics of what all my content is going to be about, what all of the information is going to be about that I'm providing in my videos. So, what is the law of attraction really? You know, there's so much hype around this. There's so much hype around The Secret and law of attraction. Oh, we can just be positive and everything will work out. It's so much more complex than that. Don't get me wrong. I love the concept of it, but it's just so much more complex than just as simple as I'm gonna think about $1 million and it's just gonna come to me. There's just so much more to it than that. And I do believe in law of attraction completely. I've seen the miracles of it. I've seen it in effect in my own life. But I started to see these other things that might be involved with it, you know, and it really is happening when you're going through these really painful, deep, dark moments. But it's just so hard to pull yourself out when you're going through that and understand that how could I be attracting this? How could I be attracting this pain? How could I be attracting these really traumatic experiences? And that's the really hard part to really wrap your head around law of attraction. If I'm thinking all these positive thoughts, why am I still attracting painful experiences, painful relationships? So that's really what I'm going to be diving into with all this content is, why do we experience pain? Why do we do that when we're still thinking positive thoughts, right? And we think we're positive people. Why are we still experiencing these unstable relationships that never work out? Why are we experiencing all this pain on a societal level? Why are we experiencing mass shootings and terrorists and homelessness and hunger and poverty? Why is that happening? So that's what I'm going to be diving into, is how all these different fields of study that I'm going to be going over, how they can actually explain why we function the way that we do as humans, why law of attraction does work and doesn't work a lot of the time, and why we're functioning the way that we do as a society. So to be able to really dive into those subjects, I'm going to be going over, like I said, quite a few different fields of study. The very first thing that we're going to be going over is quantum physics. Quantum physics is the foundational building blocks of the universe. So it's important that we understand ourselves at an atomic level because we're made up of atoms. As humans, that's what we're made up of. The universe around us, the reality that we live in, is all based off of quantum physics. So that's where we're going to be starting, and then we're going to merge into quantum biology because it's kind of an old/new field of study, and it could revolutionize what we know of biology right now. If we can understand quantum biology and that it actually could have an effect on us biologically, this could be huge in explaining something. So I won't dive too much into it. Like I said, that's just going to be the next thing that we're merging into. We'll talk about biology, how we function as a biological system as humans. And then I'm going to be merging into psychology, because obviously all of us have a psychology to us. We all have a mental health status to us. That's a part of our makeup, and they're all combined to help us function as humans. And then the very last thing I'll be going over is how all of these combined have structured the society that we live in. Why it's set up in such a specific way. Like I said, why we experience pain on these societal levels. There's still a very big part of our societal structure that is not working. So that's what I'm going to be diving into, as intense as it sounds. Before we dive into it, I just wanted to say really quick too, make sure you follow my videos to really understand the concept. You'll just have to follow along. I'm going to be labeling them number 1, number 2. We're going to go along in episodes like that, and I'll be labeling them. Just make sure that you follow the process. If you dive into a different video and don't follow the process, I'm sure you'll get some good, useful content out of it. But if you're wanting to understand my my whole concept as a whole, it's really important for you to follow the step-by-step process that I'll be going through. Let's just dive right in and get to the heart of the content so you guys can get all this great information that I'm going to provide. And yeah, let's get to it. Also, you guys can follow me on Facebook or Instagram and send me any questions that you might have on one of those outlets, and we will kind of go from there. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy.